mics on both sides. Who wants to start?
Aaron, after you hit 61 in Toronto, you said that it was a relief to have that past you. How much of a relief is this one?
Oh, it's it's a big relief. You know, I think everybody can finally sit down in their seats and watch the ball game. You know, it's been a fun ride so far. You know, getting a chance to do this, you know, with the team we got, the guys surrounding me, you know, the constant support, you know, from my family who's been with me there, you know, through this whole thing is, it's been a great honor, you know, and also, you know, Roger Maris Jr., you know, him and his family, you know, supporting and being along for the ride too, you know, a lot of thanks and congratulations to them too for their constant support through this whole process, because I know it's a tough situation, you know, your dad's legacy and you want to uphold that, but, you know, getting a chance to meet their family, they're wonderful people, and, you know, getting a chance to, you know, have my name next to, you know, someone as great as Roger Maris, Babe Ruth, those guys is incredible.
Aaron, were you looking at the schedule at all and knowing that there was only a couple of games left, wondering if you were going to get that number 62?
Not really. The games started to go a little faster. You know, usually the games kind of drag on. You're locked in on your bats on defense and stuff like that. But I can't lie, the past couple of games, I'd look up and it's the seventh inning. And I'm like, dang, I only got one more at bat. I better, you know, we gotta figure this out. But you know, I really never try to look at the schedule because then I think I'd start pressing a little bit and, you know, feel a little bit of pressure. But, you know, I just try to take it one day at a time and, you know, say a prayer, go out there and just try to play my game. And, you know, for me, I never tried to focus on the number, never tried to focus on going out there and doing it. Just go out there and play my game. And, you know, if I'm good enough and God willing, it'll happen. So I think just having that type of faith, I think, kind of helped me out through this whole process.
Brian up in the front on the right.
Aaron, that moment when you're rounding the bases and you see your entire team has come out of the dugout and they're waiting for you at home plate, what was that like for you? What's going through your mind there?
Pretty surreal. Just like in Toronto, it was pretty awesome, you know, having their support. But I think in Texas, I think they were a little more excited. You know, they can finally, because it was at home. You know, if I look up, I look right into our dugout, so I could see all the guys just sitting there at the top step, waiting for this to happen. And, you know, here on the road, they were behind me, so I didn't see the 40+ people sitting there in the dugout. So I think, you know, finally seeing them run out in the field, you know, get a chance to hug them all. They're saying congratulations. You know, that's what it's about for me. You know, those guys are grinding with me every single day, and they've been along this journey, you know, through the ups and downs, and getting a chance to share that moment with them on the field was pretty special, that's for sure.
Who else? Kristen?
Aaron, in the first game, it looked like you were a little frustrated after the pop-up. How did you feel after that first game and going into this game? And also, will you play tomorrow?
Yeah, I was frustrated because I wasn't helping the team out. You know, I had a couple bad at-bats, you know, swinging at some bad pitches, missing my pitch, you know, so I was upset that, you know, as the leadoff guy, I got to get on base. And, you know, I hadn't been doing that. You know, the Rangers, you know, they were coming after me and, you know, they were attacking me, and, you know, I just didn't put any good swings on it. So I was pretty upset at myself. You know, I'm supposed to be a table setter. And tomorrow I'm hoping to play. You know, we got one more game. We'll see what Skip has to say about that. But you know, I'm hoping to be in there.
Back right.
Yeah, Aaron, what did you know about Jose Tinoco?
I know he has a nasty sinker and a nasty slider. You know, I know we were kind of waiting to hear who the starter of Game 2 was going to be, and when I heard it was him, you know, I saw what he did the night before. I was like, I don't know, this isn't a good matchup to start the game off with a guy with, you know, high velocity like that and a good off-speed pitch. You know, so I think, you know, going into it, I think that kind of helped me relax. Like, hey, this is a good pitcher. Let me just go up there and let's see what happens. And I was able to get one over the heart of the plate and try to put a good swing on it and just give us an early lead.
Tina in the center.
Aaron, when you look at the last couple of weeks when it really became a home run chase, what do you think you will remember most about this experience?
The fans, the fans at home, the fans on the road, the constant support, seeing Yankee Stadium on their feet for every single at bat. They're booing pitchers for throwing balls, which I've never seen before. And, I think I got a base hit the other night and I was getting booed for a single. It's just, little moments like that you look back on and, would have been great to do it at Yankee Stadium in front of our home fans. But I know a lot of, Yankee fans, they travel well, and there's a lot of Yankee fans here tonight, and getting a chance to share that experience with the fans, and that's what it's about for me.
Right here.
Aaron, were you able to get the ball back?
Not yet. I don't know where it's at, so we'll see what happens with that. It'd be great to get it back, but that's a souvenir for a fan. So they made a great catch out there, and they got every right to it.
Aaron, at any point during this, did you feel stress, pressure, that you had to get this done?
It's tough to say, because, every game is stressful. I kind of felt bad for my teammates because like I said, every single at bat, I got teammates, stacked up. They're on top of the step, waiting for me to do this. And, I'd hit a double or I'd walk or I'd do something, I kind of felt like I was letting them down, so, and even the fans, all the fans that would packed out Yankee Stadium, the fans that came here these past 2 games, I felt like I let them down. If I had a 2-for-4 game or a 1-for-2 game with a couple walks, I felt like I was letting them down. So, I never tried to think about it as pressure. I tried to enjoy every single moment and, not really think about, hey, they're all on the feet for you to go see you hit a home run. I try to think about, hey, they're here to see an exciting ball game and see something special. So, just having that mindset kind of helped me, stay pretty calm. But, there's definitely a little pressure in there, but, you just try to block that out.
Take a couple more right here.
So, Aaron, you talked about your family, you talked about your teammates, but a lot of players around baseball, especially some of the higher name players, some of the more marquee players, they're excited about this, and they tweeted out, and obviously you probably haven't seen that part yet, but just seeing players around baseball talk about this and be excited for you, what do you think about that?
It's incredible. I think that's one of the biggest honors is any compliment from your peers. The guys that are out there grinding just like you are on a daily basis, they know how hard this game is. They know how hard it is to show up and post every single night. So to hear or for them to tweet things out, say things like that, there's no higher honor, in my book. That's what it's always been about for me is my teammates and even my peers, and the respect I have for other players around the league, to get that, same respect back. That's, it gives you chills, to be honest.
Take the last 3 right here.
Aaron, as your number was growing higher and higher, you kept saying, numbers don't matter, I'm worried about the wins. Was there a time, maybe home or at some point, you just said to yourself, wow, I could do this? Was there a moment?
Well, I think going into every year, every season, you write down goals, you have, stuff you want to accomplish, so every year I think I can, go out there and hit 70 homers or, have the confidence and faith to go out there and try to do something special for the team. But when you're in the process, that's the fun part. You don't think about that. You're so locked in on the daily grind that, the numbers and all that kind of stuff, it's just a wash. For me, I enjoy the daily grind of, working at bat and, getting a base hit to help the team or driving an RBI, the grind of, having a tough day at the plate where you're 0 for 4 and things aren't going your way. And, hey, guess what? I got to wake up and show up tomorrow because I got a day game here in a couple hours. So that for me, I just had fun, getting locked in on that process.
Right here, Bob.
And when you hit the ball left your bat, do you know it was gone for sure, or you wondered if it was going to be high enough?
I had a good feeling off the bat. I haven't played too many games here at the new park. I know the old park, the ball flew out of here, so I knew I had a good chance at the old park. But here, you never know. But I had a good feeling off the bat. You know, I just didn't know where it was going to land or what it was going to hit, and you know, there's a good sense of relief once I saw it land in that fan's glove, and you know, we're up 1-0, and you know, now a chance to see Garrett go out there and break another record. So I had a good feeling off the bat.
And when we went out, when you strolled the bases, what were you thinking? What was going through your mind?
I was just thinking of my wife, thinking of my family, you know, my teammates, you know, just the fans. Like, that was just, all that was kind of running through my head, you know, just the constant support I've gotten through this whole process, through this whole year, you know, from them especially. And, you know, that's all really running through my head. And then, you know, I was looking forward to getting in the dugout and going back on defense to watch Garrett go out there and break a record. So I had quite a few emotions kind of going there.
Chris?
It's only been a few hours, but have you been able to fully process the historical significance of this home run?
Oh, not yet. It's in my book, it's just another day. You know, I wish we would have got the win. That would have made it a little sweeter for me and Garrett, I think. But you know, that's what we got tonight for. You know, to kind of soak it in and soak in the moment with my family, and then get ready for the game tomorrow. I think it really won't sink in until, you know, the off season, after the postseason, all that kind of stuff happens, because that's still, you know, our main goal and our main focus. So I think once we get past all that and go out there and do our job, then we can kind of soak it all in.
Thanks, Aaron. Appreciate it. Congratulations.
Thanks, guys.
Garrett Cole is on his way. Aaron Boone will follow immediately after Garrett.